notes. That's what that means. Go back and look at the notes. All right? So from yesterday, all right? Let's go ahead and I want to especially do question number 16. I saw some of you guys weren't sure. So everybody take a look at 16 now. I want it all worked out. All right? Exactly what I'm doing. That should be done on yours. All right? Now, I thought I set it up for you yesterday, and then it said see number 10. So if you would have looked at number 10, you would have known that you would have come over here and just solve this for y. So y equals 25 minus x. That's what you should have done. Then from there, you plug that in for y. So you should have x squared plus 25 minus x squared equals 313. Now the problem we're having is that some of you are still having trouble squaring 25 minus x. All right, so let's talk about that again. All right, here we go. So x squared plus, now I'm just going to write down 25 minus x and 25 minus x. Some of you guys are discovering a pattern, which is really what I want. But for this particular problem, it's going to be x squared plus 625. Now watch. How much is that? Negative 25. Then how much is this? Negative 25. So altogether you have what? Negative 50x. Thank you. That is exactly correct. Negative 50x. Then I multiply the negative x times the negative x, which gives me the positive x squared equals 313. Anybody have any issues with that? Now we're combining terms. What's x squared plus x squared? X squared plus x squared is, thank you, 2x squared minus 50x plus 625 equals 313. Is it set equal to 0? No, so I have to move that over. So I have 2x squared minus 50x plus 300 and, is that right? 312? Now, somebody tell me who's been paying attention. What can I do now?
You do 2x and x.
Nope. You made a mistake.
Oh.
Divide by 2. Right? Divide by 2. Please try to remember that. First thing you should do is see if there's a common factor. So everybody's going to divide by 2. So x squared minus 25x plus 156, is that correct?
Yeah.
Equals 0. Now I'm trying to figure out the factors of 156 that are 25. That's probably 6.
25 can go to 6.
6. Somebody tell me. What times what's 156?
Try 15.
How much?
4 times 78.
Well, but listen to me now. So again, I'm happy with that. So look, he said 4 times what?
78.
4 times
Oh,
78.
no, that's not. That's for 312.
4 times
19.
12 and 13.
It would be
12 and 13.
4 times 39.
Thank you.
Yeah.
4 times 39. Now that's not 25. Does everybody agree?
So,
So now what goes into 39? Obviously goes into 13 and 3. So now please watch. So that's 13 and 3. Now look, please look up on the board because I'm trying to show you. I'm telling you 156, not many people know is 12 times 13. But I'm trying to show you he was able to say, okay, 4. Now what can I do with this 3 right here, guys? By the 4. Now, 3 times 4 is what? So also then 12 times 13 works. Because 12 plus 13 is what? And I know now 12 times 13 is what? 156. Is everybody with me on this?
And then they would have to both be.
They both will be negative. So we're going to write x minus 12, x minus 13. So now we're going to say x can equal 12 or x can equal what? 13. Does everybody agree with that? So now, if x is 12, y would be what? 13. So they're basically saying that the numbers are interchangeable. Hey, you guys hearing me now? Come on. Test in a couple days, guys. I mean it now. Does everybody see how that is? Now, I could put x equals 13, then y would equal what? 12. But do you understand now what I'm saying? Those are the same. Right? So what are the two numbers they're looking for? 12 and what? 13. Okay? Practice in the algebra, please. Look that over. Promise you that's on the test. 100% that's on the test. All right? Now, what else did somebody say they wanted me to look at?
24.
We haven't been to 24 yet, have we? Oh, yeah. I did highlight those and say, you were supposed to do 23, 22, 21. Yeah, because I highlighted them.
You can do that for us.
Yeah, it was the same.
Am I doing the wrong one here?
There's another class that
All right. All right. So I believe you. It's not a big deal anyway. All right. So am I ready to move on, or is there another word problem that somebody wants me to do? Ben,
Can you go to number
20. All right, let's look at 20. Now, this is why I was mad at some of you. Sum means to do what? Add. What is 0.1x squared plus 0.5x squared? 0.6x squared. So I know it's not D or E or A. Agreed? And now, 3x minus 2x is 1x. So the answer had to be B. Right, Ben? All right, here we go. Let's just continue on. Number 21 real quick. Let's go. The greatest common factor of two whole numbers is 10. And the least common multiple is 120. What are the two numbers? So here, the GCF is equal to what? 10. And the least common multiple is 120. So is it A? Does that have a common factor of 10? No, so A is out. Does B have a common factor of 10? No. Hey, boys, I'm not sure what y'all are doing. I'm working. What about 10 and 20? Is that greatest common factor 10?
Here we go.
Yeah, that's right. Now, what's the least common multiple? Is the least common multiple there 120? No, because look, multiples 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 20, 40, 60. Those are the least common multiples. So if you forgot that, you should write it down. So what's the least common multiple with 10 and 20?
10?
What? The least common multiple.
least common.
20. Why do they call it common? Because it's in what? Both. And they're both multiples. So that's why 20 would be considered. So now C is out. For D, is 10 the GCF? D, the greatest common factor is 10. No, what's the greatest common factor? 20. So that's out. So the answer had to be what? The answer has to be E. Right? Now let's review. 10 is the GCF. That was kind of easy, right? Now remember the multiples of 30. 30, 60, 90, 120. 40, 80, 120. That's why that's considered the least common multiple. All right, that was kind of hard. I put that in there just because I wanted to verify that you understand the difference between a factor and a multiple. All right, that's usually on standardized tests, especially at your level. All right, because they know kids confuse factors and multiples. Everybody good on that? All right, here we go. 22. All right, everybody in here should be able to just tell me what 22 is. First of all, is there a middle term? No, because it's the difference of squares. What is 3x times 3x? 9x squared. So the answer is not what? D or E. Now, when I multiply a negative times a positive, I'm going to get a what? Negative. So it's not what? 4 times 4 is what? 16. So it's not what? So the answer was A. Come on, I'm trying to demonstrate how it's so easy to do a standardized test by process of elimination. All right? You don't have to multiply all that out. All right? Here we go. 23. Everybody should be able to do that one now. You're just distributing. Somebody tell me what they got. Somebody says A. A. Is everybody comfortable with A? Remember, you're multiplying numbers and adding exponents. Multiplying numbers and adding exponents. So definitely negative 56x to the 9th. So it can't be C, D, or E. And then positive 24, so it has, in fact, have to be A. All right, here we go. Now, 24 is a good one. All right, 24 is considered pretty tricky. So I want everybody to be able to do this. I need you to write things down for me. All right, I need you, if you have to, draw a picture. All right, the hardest part is setting it up. All right, the hardest part is setting it up. So it says, decorator plans to place a rug in a 9 meter by 12 meter room. So I'm going to draw a 9 meter by 12 meter room. Does everybody see that? Now I'm going to put in that room a what? I'm going to put a rug. All right? I'm going to put a rug in the room so there's a uniform strip of flooring around the rug that will remain uncovered. All right, which is what some of you guys have in your house, I'm sure. All right, there is a rug right here placed in the center of the room. And I tried to place it in the center room, but I'm not very good at it. And what's going to happen is, I'm just going to, when I make it, you'll see what I mean. I'm trying to make it so that the rug is the same width around the room. Does everybody understand what I'm saying right there? So this room right here is 9 by 12. Come on now, this is important. Now, how wide is this? Can anybody tell me how wide this is? From here to here?
3.
What do you think? Do we know?
No.
So if we don't know, it's
X.
X. True? There's no way to know. All right? So that width is X. All right? So what would this width right here be? X. What would this width over here be? X. And what's this width here? Bless you. What's this width? Very good. So that's X. Okay. Now, come on now. I need someone who's thinking. Look up on the board, please. Look up, look up, look up so I can show you something. This from here to here. I need somebody to tell me, how much is it from here to here? 12. How much is it from here to here? Somebody tell me. X. How much from here to here?
X.
Now, the important part, please. Someone who's a thinker, tell me how much it would be from there to there.
X.
12 minus X.
What?
12 minus X. 12 minus 2 minus X.
12 minus 2x. Thank you. 12 minus 2x. Everybody see that? Right? Does everybody see why it's 12 minus 2x? Right? Well, let's say this width right here, like Jack said, let's say it was 3. and that's 3. Then how much would this be up here?
9.
No.
Oh.
What would it be?
6.
6, right? It's 6. Because we're subtracting these two parts. That part and that part. That's why the width of the rug is 12 minus 2x. What's this dimension now? Somebody tell me. What's this length from here to here? Thank you.
9 minus 2x.
Thank you so much. 9 minus 2x. So the dimensions of the rug are 12 minus 2x. Come on. 12 minus 2x and 9 minus 2x. Is everybody good with that? Now, what would be the area of the rug? The area of the rug is to be what?
12 minus 2x.
I'm asking a question. The area of the rug is what? Say it. Someone tell me. Half the area of the room. What's the area of the room? 9 times 12. So what would be half of that?
54.
Thank you very much. It would be 54. All right, now if you weren't sure what 9 times 12 is, you take half of 6 and then multiply that by 9. So everybody with me on this? Now, I'm telling you, that's kind of tricky. So you got to be thinking, you got to be drawing. If you're not understanding something, you got to put your hand up and say, show me that one more time. So it is equal to 54. What, Will?
Why? How did you get minus 2x?
Because there's an x on either side. There's an x here and an x here. What's x plus x?
Oh, 2.
So I cut that from 12. The whole thing is 12.
Oh, I see.
So 12 minus 2x. Alex, you with me today? You understand that so far? So who wants to tell me what the next step is now? What do I do?
You
Multiply.
Yeah.
You multiply. You can't subtract because there's nothing to subtract from. You understand me on that?
How do you do 12 times 9?
Yes, and what's 12 times 9? We already said.
90.
Good, 108.
I was close.
Yeah, you were close. Now we're doing the smiley face. How much is this?
Negative 18x.
Negative 18x. Then I'm doing this. How much is that?
Negative 24.
Negative 24x. And now I'm multiplying negative 2x times negative 2x, which is
Positive 4x.
positive 4x squared is equal to 54. Allison, how am I doing? You understand that? Kate? Julia? All right. Now it's a quadratic, right? So the quadratic has to be set equal to 0. So here we go. Listen to me. This goes first. So everyone to write 4x squared. Now what happens when I add those together?
It's negative.
Negative 42x plus 108 equals 54. Now I have to set it equal to 0. So what do I have to do to that 54? Subtract 54. So now 4x squared minus 42x plus 54 equals 0. Now what can I do? Hold up, Jack. What can I do? What's the next step?
You can greatest common factor.
Which is?
4. No. 2.
Thank you, Allison. 2. Divide everything by
I was
2.
thinking- okay.
Yeah, she did say 2, long before you did. All right, divided by 2. All right, and when we divide that by 2, we end up with 2x squared minus 21x plus 27 equals 0. Colin, you still with me?
Yes.
Now we're doing the two sets of parentheses. All right, parenthesis equals 0. What times what's 2x squared?
Oh, 2x next.
2x and x. All right, talk about the factors of 27, probably what?
9.
Where should I put the 9?
Oh, that's. I mean the right.
Right, on the right side, because I'm thinking 9 times 2 is 18. That's what? 3. 18 plus 3 makes what?
27. Wait, 18 plus 3?
Slow down.
Oh,
Have you said a correct answer yet today?
21.
Negative 21.
Ow.
Thank you, Alex.
They've been hitting me too much.
I know. I'm trying to toughen you up a little bit.
Just drop down to 7.
All right. So there we go. I have 2x minus 3 and x minus 9. So here we go. When we set those equal to 0, x is equal to
3.5.
3 over 2, or x could equal 9. Now, I want you to look at something. Is it possible for x to be 9? Can I move 9 feet in off the wall?
No.
No, because it's only what? 9 feet wide. Does everybody understand that? Now, a lot of kids have trouble with that. I don't know why. If I make x 9 feet, that's not possible because the width of the room is only what? 9 feet. Is everybody happy with that explanation? So again, x equals 9 is called a what? Extraneous solution. It's called an extraneous solution. We did all the math correct. It just didn't fit into the word problem. It's too big. All right? That's what that means. So my answer is x equals 3 over 2, but it says, how wide will the strip be? The strip will be 1.5 meters. All right, the strip will be 1.5 meters. All right, I didn't ask for the length of the rug or the width of the rug. It said, what is this dimension going to be all the way around the room? It'll have a uniform width of 1.5 meters. All right, now again, my advice, please look that over. All right, that's like an advanced problem. All right, that I'd like some of you guys to take a look at. Yes. 3 divided by 2 is guess what? Right, 3 divided by 2 is 1.5.
You get a single one wrong there.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't get a single one.
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, 25 is another mind-blowing problem.
One knock on your head.
All right, here we go. Please, we got a question here. Yes, ma'am.
For 24, could you also have done 12 minus 9 equals 3 and divide that by 2?
12. You mean to figure out it was 1.5 without doing all the math? No. No. It's kind of a coincidence.
Wow, what a
All right.
coincidence.
So again, no. What is important to me is the actual math, honestly. All right? I'm not really going to accept guessing and checking on your test, right? Because I'm interested in the work. I can make the problems harder with more difficult numbers. But I don't care about the harder numbers. I care about what? Do you understand the work? That's the problem I'm working on right now. Okay? So I'm expecting this. I'm expecting you to have all this written down. When I call you up to my desk tomorrow, I'm looking at your work. I don't want answers. All right? I want the work. All right, here we go. So this one, again, is very tricky. All right? Here we go. It says, a garden plot 4 meters by 12 meters has one side along a fence. The area of the garden is to be doubled. So if the area of the garden is to be doubled, the new area of the garden will be, somebody tell me.
96.
Thank you so much. The area of the garden will be 96, and in this case it will be meters squared. Please, anybody have any questions with that? Well, what's the area of the garden right now? 4 times 12. If I double 4 times 12, I will get 96. And if you didn't see that, your job is to write that down. All right, the area of the new garden. If you're going, well, that makes perfectly good sense, don't write it down then. All right, but if you didn't know that, you have to write that down. All right, any questions? Okay, now let's go on. So we're going to build again a uniform border, but this time the border's not all the way around, right? What is this distance from here to here? Somebody's got to tell me. Look up. What's this distance from here to here? That's x. That's what the uniform means. Okay? So now I want someone who's been paying attention. Jack, come on now. Listen carefully. Alex, you're going to give me an answer. Look up. What is this distance from here to here? Come on. What is that distance? I'm not asking anybody but Alex. What is it? What is it? I'm very proud of you. Very good. Exactly. Come on, Alex, you can do that. I'm asking for this, Alex. From here to here. That distance from there to there is what, Alex? Can you see what I'm writing? Hold up. How much is it from here to here, Alex? 4. How much is it from here to here? X. So that distance is what? 4. No. Say it one more time. How much? Please watch. Come on, this is important. How much from here to here? 4. Come on now. How much from here to here? So how much is the whole thing? That's it. 4 plus x. Instead of saying 4 plus x, I probably would write what, though? X plus 4. All right? Yeah, you want the variable first. Okay, Alex, you know I'm not letting you off the hook, so this is x plus 4. Alex, come on now. Look up. I want to know what this distance is from here to here. What's that distance? Yay, finally, good. I'm telling you, it's not hard. Pay attention. 2x plus 12, though. Does everybody agree with that? Allison, you agree with that? Will, do you agree with that? All right, so now, what is the area in terms of x? What is the area in terms of x? Someone tell me.
The area is 4 plus x times 12 plus 2x.
How about
Yeah, in parentheses.
x plus 4?
Yeah, x plus 4 or 2x plus 12.
Yes, equals. Now, what's the numerical value?
96.
96, guys. Come on. Come on, we can do that. Now, I need everybody right now to multiply x plus 4 times 2x plus 12. Preferably correctly. All right, where you need your little, is that us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so hold up. Listen, finish that up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Finish that up. And then I said I want you to try to go through like 35. All right, try to go through 35. Now, the other thing, try them. All right, try them. And then tomorrow when we get to class, I'm going to run through as much as I possibly can. All right, if you're having trouble, come in the morning so I can see you. All right, we can get it taken care of. All right, good job, good job. Lots to do.